Good day to you out here on this Thursday, April 3rd. I hope it is going great for you. It is going to be a warm one today, the hottest day of the year up to this point, as we reach a high near 90 degrees. We will take a more detailed look at weather coming up shortly. For now, though, it is time for your local news. On Saturday, March 29th, the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office responded to the report of a stolen boat from the Little River community. UAV drones and Water Patrol resources were deployed to assist in locating the vessel. The Sheriff's Office Water Patrol located a vessel near the Driftwood campground area that matched the description of the stolen boat. On board were two individuals, later identified as Sonny James Rucker and Timothy Paul White. Through the course of the investigation, deputies determined that Timothy White had stolen the boat and later picked up Rucker. Further checks revealed that Sonny Rucker had active warrants for his arrest. Both individuals were taken into custody without incident. White is charged with theft of property, and Rucker was arrested on the outstanding warrants. The stolen boat was recovered and returned to its rightful owner. Sheriff Shaver praised the swift and coordinated efforts of the responding unit, saying, "This is a great example of how our team uses technology and proactive patrols to protect our communities and recover stolen property." The Piedmont City Council met on Tuesday, April 1st. The work session was at 5:30 with the general meeting following at 6. During the planning session, the council spoke with Mr. Courtney Hood for an update on the progress of the new restaurant at Fagans Park. After the planning session ended, the general meeting was called to order. After the invocation and pledge of allegiance, the first order of business was to approve the previous meeting's minutes. A motion was made, seconded, and passed that the minutes from the previous meeting be approved. The next order of business was the payment of the bills. A motion was made, seconded, and passed that the bill will be paid. The next item on the agenda was the new backhoe for WGS. The quote for a new Caterpillar was $144,847. Brian Wantz, the Water, Gas, and Sewer Manager, presented the quote to the council. A motion was made, seconded, and passed for approval of the purchase of the new backhoe. The council reappointed Brian Young to serve another term on the school board. Other issues discussed were the possibility of a CBD store opening in the city and allowing restaurants to have a brown bag policy. If permitted, customers can bring their own adult beverages into restaurants that cannot serve alcohol. During the visitor comments, Kevin Cunningham, owner of Pehote Pizza Company, spoke in favor of allowing brown bagging to continue. After much discussion, the council decided to table the issue until more information is available on the possible impact a brown bag policy may have on the community. During the mayor's report, it was brought to the attention of the council that one of the weather sirens on Boone Street has been offline due to needing repair. The company can make the repairs, has given a quote at approximately $52,000. No other action was taken at this time on that issue. There was a motion made, seconded, and passed to adjourn the meeting. A joint investigation conducted by Marshall County Sheriff's Office and the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force culminated in the approval of a search warrant involving a residence on Lake Breeze Drive in Gunnersville on April 1st. During the investigation, a suspect was identified that resides on Lake Breeze Drive. The Marshall County Sheriff's Office investigators made contact with the subject prior to executing the search warrant, and a vehicle pursuit ensued, ending in the driveway of a residence on Lake Breeze Drive. Upon completion of executing the search warrant, Gary Stephen Greenwell, 66, of Gunnersville, was arrested on charges of attempting to elude a police officer, a felony, unlawful possession of marijuana in the first degree, and 10 counts of possession of child pornography. Mr. Greenwell was transported to the Marshall County Jail, and bond has been set at $1.7 million. Greenwell was previously convicted in Michigan in 1993 in reference to crimes against children. As a result of those convictions, he is currently registered as a sex offender in Marshall County. The Marshall County Sheriff's Office would like to thank the Marshall County District Attorney's Office, the Marshall County Drug Task Force, and Gunnersville Police Department for their assistance. The Gadsden State Police Department is set to hold an advanced women's self-defense class coming up on April 19th. The class will be held at the Beck Conference Center on the Wallace Drive campus. This empowering and educational course is open to the public for women ages 13 and up and will run from 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and resume after lunch from 12:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. for those wanting to attend the shooting range portion, which will be available. For those wishing to take the shooting portion of the course, be prepared to bring a handgun and 50 rounds of ammunition. To register, you can call 256-549-8276 or email jfreeman@gadsdenstate.edu for more information. Also, see our story and area news on weissradio.com. In area arrest reports today, Beverly Maxwell, 55 of Gadsden, was arrested by the Cherokee County Sheriff's Department on a revoked bond. As of earlier this morning, there were 113 inmates housed in the Cherokee County Detention Center. We'll be back with more. In local events and community happening, Atrium Health Floyd and Harbin Clinic will co-host the annual Pinwheel Planting event with the Exchange Club Family Resource Center to mark Child Abuse Prevention Month. This event is a powerful opportunity for a medical group pediatric practices to show their commitment to protecting children in the community. It will happen today at noon on the corner of Redmond Road and John Maddox. Speakers will include representatives from Atrium Health Floyd, the Harbin Clinic, and Family Resource Center. Join the Inspiring Career Fair, helping you achieve your career dreams. It all takes place on April 3rd from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the campus of Jacksonville State University at the Houston Cole Library on the 11th floor. Free parking will be provided during the event. Take your first steps forward to your dream career. First Friday is returning to downtown Gadsden for 2025 on April 4th. From 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., Broad Street will be filled with classic cars, food vendors, and live music. Downtown retail shops and restaurants will stay open late to welcome attendees. Entertainment for April includes Connor Butler on 2nd and Broad, Wesley and Aaron on 3rd and Broad, Tad of Jazz on 4th and Broad, and Kelly Johnson on 5th and Broad. The Cherokee County High School plant sale is coming up. The sale will begin on Saturday, April 5th at the Cherokee County High School Greenhouse from 7 until 2 at 910 Warrior Drive in Center, Alabama. They'll also be opening the week of April 7th, Monday through Friday only from 8 a.m. until 2. Flats of bedding plants and a variety of ferns and flower baskets will be available as well. Art in the Park Spring Edition is coming up as a free event with fun for the whole family. Make plans to enjoy the beautiful Center City Park with amazing vendors, delicious food vendors, activities for the children, and more. The event will be held on Saturday, April 5th from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. Come join the fun. The City of Anniston invites you to the Noble Street Festival, one of Anniston's biggest and most beloved events. With an expected crowd of 8,500 to 10,000 plus, it is a day packed with entertainment and excitement for the entire family. Happens on Saturday, April 5th in downtown Anniston. Some of the highlights from the event include a kids zone with free inflatables featuring Big Sam the Balloon Man, Wits Kids, face painting, and more. There'll be a music stage with live performances all day and 50-plus vendors including food and crafts. And now it's time for sports with Sports Information Director Shannon Fagan.
Cherokee County High School senior pitcher Ben Ellsbury signed a baseball scholarship with Southeastern Baptist College in Laurel, Mississippi on Wednesday morning. In 38 1/3 innings this season, Ellsbury has given up 16 earned runs on 34 hits with 12 walks and 40 strikeouts with a 2.92 ERA. The Warriors play at White Plains this afternoon at 4:30 p.m. You can read more on Ellsbury's signing on the WEIS Radio website, weisradio.com. Reporting for WEIS Radio News, I'm Sports Director Shannon Fagan.
Thank you, Shannon. In weather for today, expected to be the hottest day we've seen at this point this year. Look for sunshine and a high around 90 degrees. We'll have a southwest wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour later in the afternoon. For tonight, it should become partly cloudy, reaching a low of only 64 degrees. Look for a south wind of around 5 miles per hour. For your Friday, it will be partly sunny and much like today with a high near 91. Becoming partly cloudy tomorrow evening with a low of 64. That is your weather for today. Stay tuned for obituaries. In obituaries for today, Mr. Carl Jack Green, age 94 of Leesburg, passed away on Sunday, March 30th at his residence. Funeral services will be held today at 2 p.m. in the Chapel of Perry Funeral Home. The family will see friends from 1 p.m. until the time of service. Burial will follow in Cedar Hill Cemetery. Mr. Green is survived by his son Kent and Denise Green and grandchildren Carlton Green and Judson Green. Perry Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Micah Nash, age 55, and his daughter Ariana Nash, age 5, passed away Friday, March 28th from injuries sustained in an auto accident. A celebration of life service to honor and remember the life of Michael and Ariana will be held at 11 a.m. on Saturday, April 5th at Sandrock Baptist Church. Micah and Ariana are survived by Dinah, Luciana Nash, Skylar Nash, Tori Nash, Elisha Nash, Lucrezia and Michael Reynolds, in Ligaya, Louisiana. Micah and Ariana will be missed by all who knew and loved them. Perry Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Miss Bonnie C. Barnes, age 60, of Cedar Bluff, passed away Tuesday, April 2nd at Riverview Regional Medical Center in Gadsden. Funeral arrangements are incomplete and will be announced later. Cherokee Memorial Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. This has been your 6 a.m. early bird edition of Local News, brought to you by Kerr's Ready Mix, Highway 411 Weston Center, and in the Piedmont Industrial Park, and Cherokee Memorial Funeral Home, 927 East Main Street in the Center. I'm Tony Hathcock, reporting from the WEIS Radio Newsroom. In church and singing news, Union 3 Baptist Church will be holding a Making a Difference event on Saturday, April 5th, from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m., and the event will include a clothes closet, food closet, haircuts, a meal, games, and a dental trailer. The dental trailer is a great opportunity for those who may lack dental insurance. Registration is required for the dental trailer, and you can find the link to register in our story in local news or the community calendar at weissradio.com. The Cherokee County Ministerial Association has announced a schedule for services for a Holy Week coming up. The services will begin on Monday, April 14th at noon at Pine Grove Baptist Church with Pastor Shane Swafford speaking. On Tuesday, April 15th at noon at Fairview Community Church with Pastor Zach Richards. Wednesday the 16th at noon at Believers Fellowship Church with Pastor George Cobb. Thursday, April 17th at noon at Grace Point Church of God with Pastor David Dale. And on Good Friday, April 18th with Pastor Tim Smith. On Easter Sunday morning, a sunrise service at Center Memory Gardens with Pastor Keith Day. This has been your news for today, Thursday, April 3rd. Y'all stay safe out there. I'm Tony Hathcock reporting from the WEIS Radio Newsroom.